Chad always did exactly what he said he was going to do. I mean, there's no middle of the ground. There's no sales pitch. I mean, that's what he does. He sells, businesses. But to me, what I liked about him, it was very cut and dry. We would meet face to face when we needed to. But he explained the process, and that's pretty much how it went. We started the business in 2004. We'd worked prior to that in the same industry, and just felt like, the companies that we knew of and were working for weren't doing it to the best of their abilities, morally correct. We just felt like it could be done a lot better. And so we opened in 2004 and just worked our tail off for, the first 7-8 years. We became completely debt-free about 7-8 years ago, and just enjoyed a lot of success. But through that came a lot of hard work, and you never know if your business is worth anything to anybody else besides yourself. So that's when I reached out to Chad. We talked, and I sent him some information on the business, some P&Ls, and then he came back and told me what he thought the business was worth, and it kind of shocked me. He doesn't cut the mold of a typical business broker, but I think that falls in line with his personality. I don't really think he's swayed by what anybody else is doing. And I had, before all this happened, 2 or 3 business cards from other brokers that I held on to for years, because you always have that dream of selling something. You just never know what it's worth. But I never could bring myself to call them because I didn't know where that phone call was going to go. But when Chad sent that letter, and it was a typed letter, but it was from him, and it had his picture on it and his personal cell phone number, that was enough to make it personable enough to bring some of those fences down. That's what drove me to put a lot of trust in Chad, because I'm opening up my business to a total stranger to tell me if it's worth anything or not. You're a very limited pool of people that have that ability to, 1, get the money to buy a business, and 2, want to take on that kind of challenge too. But he not only found the people that wanted to bid on the business, but then when we would get together and meet with the potential buyers, what impressed me was every time that they wanted to sway a little bit off of the procedure of how these things were bought and sold, he wouldn't have anything. He would have none of that. I guess what I would tell other people that are looking to sell their business or buy a business, if you want somebody that will tell you the truth, whether it's good or bad, and it's got a system I think is good. I mean, I'm not the expert in the brokerage business, but if you want somebody that'll follow the system that he, is obviously very good at, then you want to give him a chance. He's just a guy that shoots straight, and I had all the confidence in, so.